What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. The Milwaukee Bucks somehow, some way, lost by 23 points to a Grizzlies team that was only 2-2 coming into this game. And we're coming into the second game of a back-to-back. So surely Milwaukee would look like the fresher team out there. They would look like the better of these two teams. But somehow, some way, the Milwaukee Bucks outdid themselves and looked even shittier in this performance than they had in the other losses they had this year. They lose 122-99 to the Grizzlies, who look like a goddamn NBA finalist in this particular game. Ja Morant looked like flashes of goddamn John Stockton and whatever I should say, like flashes of I would say John Stockton and goddamn Isaiah Thomas wrapped in one. But that's what happens. Look, man. The word is out on the Milwaukee Bucks. Everybody knows what's going on in Milwaukee, man. Perimeter players have absolute field days on this team. They have field days. They enjoy destroying Dame Lillard on defense, who's probably the worst defensive starting guard in the NBA. Okay? I don't care about how many points he's averaging. He's garbage to me, man. And I think the Bucks should seriously consider trading this dude. It was a mistake getting him. I never thought that they should have traded away Drew Holiday. Everybody was reacting too strongly to Drew Holiday's defensive performance against Jimmy Butler. Everybody knows Drew Holiday is a great one-on-one defender and on-ball defender. And they would not have won that championship without the efforts of Drew Holiday. Why did you trade them? Matter of fact, the Bucks have been doing a lot of dumb shit lately anyway. They got rid of Malcolm Brogdon when they should have got rid of Chris Middleton. They traded away Drew Holiday when they should have traded Chris Middleton. Now, for the third year in a row, we got to wait on Chris Middleton to get healthy. Wasting valuable games, wasting valuable times, him getting cohesion with the team. It's frustrating. Dame Lillard did absolutely nothing. He did nothing except for contribute to Habitat for Humanity with all the bricks he was putting up there. 1 of 12 from the floor, 4 points. Giannis scores 37 on 17 and 22, which is great. But, Giannis continues his unbelievable struggles at the line, including the worst air ball I've ever seen from a professional basketball player. I've seen players throw up air balls before. Everybody, most guys, at least from one time or another, except for the truly elite free throw shooters, will throw up an air ball here and there. But what I saw Giannis throw up, man, that was unbelievable. That ball probably was a good 4 feet away from you to come in contact with the goddamn rim. And including tonight's game, Giannis is now only 52.6% from the line for the year. You're not going to win with that. I don't know why Giannis has turned to the Shaquille O'Neal all of a sudden at the line, but, that's ridiculous. You're not going to win with Giannis only shooting 52.6% from the line. Now, he is shooting right now 65.6% from the floor, which is, that's great, But other than Giannis, man, the Bucks really got nothing. This is the worst Bucks team I've seen in many a year. This is the worst Bucks team around Giannis since Giannis has become Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doc Rivers is a failure as a goddamn coach. I'm sorry. With the Bucks, he's been a failure. A failure. And I said this last year. You can check my resume. I never understood why they traded Adrian Griffin. I don't get it. Stephen A. Smith was leading the charge for that shit. Why? Because he loved getting black coaches fired for some reason. He claimed that he's like some black activist or some way. I don't know. But anyway, I never understood it. They were 30-13 under Adrian Griffin. Yeah, sometimes the defense did look mighty shaky, but it wasn't like the Bucks had this championship team. And they was like the number 1 and number 2 team in the NBA in scoring. At least they were scoring. You trade away Adrian Griffin. Doc Rivers brings his big fucking goddamn eggplant head ass to the fucking Bucks. Now the lineups look horrible. The defense looks even fucking worse than it did before. And the Bucks can't score. This is the second night in a row, I believe, the second game in a row that the Bucks failed to score 100 points. The Bucks are giving up 120 points a night. Dame Lillard is shooting 41% from the floor and 27% from downtown. He can't guard nobody. The Bucks' perimeter defense is trash. Their post defense is trash. Their transition defense is probably the worst in the NBA. It's very frustrating watching this team, man. It's the same shit every day. Every time. It's the same thing. And this is the problem with the Bucks front office. The acquisitions they've gotten have been trash. This Dame Lillard experiment is not working. They need to trade him. And I'm hearing more and more rumblings about, I don't know if it's just some rumors that just put out there just for narrative purposes. We keep hearing these rumors that Giannis is considering leaving and all that. Whatever the case may be, man. This isn't working at all, man. And it's frustrating watching Dame Lillard play basketball. He can't beat anybody off the dribble. Not anymore. He's lost a step. And he's always shooting the same shit. It's either some awkward ass runner that don't like he got no chance of going in. The Bucks never get any offensive rebounds. It's always a one and done. John Morant was blowing past the backcourt like it was nothing and just throwing up alley-oops all day, having fun, high-fiving each other, and Doc Rivers got his hand on his head and shit. By the way, the Bucks under Doc Rivers, the Bucks are 19-24. 19-24. 19-24. And guess what, gang? Guess who they play next? Guess who they play next, if I'm not mistaken? The Cleveland Cavaliers. The same Cleveland Cavaliers that just beat the shit out of the Lakers. Even though the Lakers outshot them from the free throw line something like 30-8. And they still beat the Lakers by 25. And they're not going to give the Bucks that type of, rigged respect at the line. So I wouldn't be surprised they beat the Bucks by 45 points. You're not going to be able to see Dame Lillard's face with the pile of bricks that they're going to have. He's going to accumulate after the end of the next game. Chris Middleton, who knows when he's going to be back. Pat Connaughton, all these dudes that can't make wide open threes. Bucks just, I don't know, man. It's just, Dame Lillard has brought his loserdom, his chokedness from Portland. That big cloud of loserdom, post-divorce blues, that wowsy woo-woo. Y'all remember Bad Luck Schlepp Rock from the old Pebbles and Bam Bam commercial? I'm not commercial, excuse me, cartoons. Remember when they was teenagers? When they was older and shit, Pebbles and Bam Bam, when they was like teeny boppers, and they had that character named Bad Luck Schleprock. That's Dame Lillard. Wowsy, wowsy, woo. Big ass Portland rain cloud just manifests itself over Milwaukee, and just fucking dreariness, just dreariness, and goddamn sorrow every goddamn day in Pfizer form every day. But anyway, man, the Bucks are what, 1-4 now? Probably soon to be 1-5. This is gonna be a long ass season. I'm sorry, man. I can't defend Doc Rivers in this one, man. I can't keep saying it's the players. At some point, man, goddamn, bro, the fuck. Adrian Griffin had this team with the second best record in the NBA. So I can't say it's just the players. I don't know what's going on, man. I know when Doc Rivers is coaching like regular scrubby dudes, like he was in Orlando, he's a really good guy. I'm talking about back when he first became a coach. He was a really good coach. I just don't. I'm starting to wonder if Doc's old school way of thinking or approach, it doesn't work well. I don't know if he just don't work well with these prima donna ass superstar dudes. Maybe he's not the tech. What I'm trying to say. He's not the tactician or the cerebral type guy or the strategist, I should say, that a Phil Jackson is or was. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to cultivate these dudes, their egos. I think Doc is a great X's and O's coach. But in today's NBA, with these egos and these individualistic personas, guys ain't gonna go out there and just, listen to, especially if you're a black man. Let's be honest, man. A lot of these dudes still have the buck dancer gene in them, where they'll go out there and play for a certain coach. But if it's a brother, they're quick to, shy away from listening to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to respect your authority. Some of that could be part of it, man. I don't know. I know that sounds outlandish, but it really isn't. But they're a dumpster fire, man. Bucks are horrible.